All right, cool. So on the live chat, we have Mathilde Nogueria, which is saying, hey, hi, I'm from the UK. What route should I do in 10 days Northern with a quick visit? Ki Kora. I think she meant Kiara. All right, so let's take the map, what?
Okay. Are you going to say the places
Yeah,
first?
what about that? Actually, we can do it as we go.
Just, if you want to.
All right, so we have 10 days on the Northern itinerary. So we are going to be assuming, Mathilde, that you're going to arrive in Auckland, and we're going to assume that you're going to need to leave from Auckland. If that's not the case, make sure to tell us right now, quickly, before we change our itinerary. All right, so I think we're going to go for Auckland. Yeah, for sure.
A little bit higher for Auckland, but
yeah. Should we put Rotorua and Taupo as well?
Yeah, both of them.
We will go over everything and remind you which one they are. Oh my God, your map is all over the place. Go.
Is that for so far?
Yeah, up. Perfect. We'll put Wellington, that's for sure. It's quite nice. Should we put Waitomo?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Do we not have the itinerary on BackpackerGuide?
Yeah, we have, but we can do it like that. We know it by heart by now. Come on. And by here, I think that's pretty good, right? That gives you a good overview of everything.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, cool. All right, Matty. All right, so you're going to be landing in Auckland, and you're probably not going to want to hit the road straight away because, well, you're going to be a little bit tired and you want to recover a little bit. So you can definitely spend a day in Auckland. There's plenty of really amazing things to do. If you want to do something very simple, because you're pretty tired, you just want to spend about an hour, you can go up the Sky Tower and have a great view of the whole city, as well as the whole Hauraki Gulf, which is all the islands that makes the harbour of Auckland. It's a really nice thing to do. If you do feel like you have a little bit more energy, you can definitely hop onto a ferry to go explore the Hauraki Gulf. There is an island called Rangitoto Island, which is amazing. So it's Rangitoto, and it's basically a volcano. You can go hike amongst lava fields, New Zealand native bush. There's some lava caves, and then from the top of the volcano, and it's not too crazy. It's about an hour walk. From the top of the volcano, you'll be able to see the whole Auckland skyline, as well as all the island of the Hauraki Gulf.
Yeah.
Another thing you can do is to hop on another ferry and go to Wahiki Island, which is the wine kind of area of Auckland. And in there, you'll be able to jump on the wine tour and go taste some of the best wines in New Zealand, which is really cool to do. And if you're really into bird life, you can hop on the other ferry and go to an island called Tiritiri Matangi, which is a beautiful bird paradise. So that would be the few things that are definitely worth doing in Auckland, because you're going to be able to take a couple of days there, or maybe one day when you arrive, one day when you leave, something like that. So you may want to time yourself properly. And then you can definitely explore the Bay of Islands.
Yeah, so do you want me to draw a little
go for
line
it.
here? That's a little bit high for the Bay of Islands, but okay, so the main hub of the Bay of Islands is a town called Paihia, and from here you can do loads of really awesome water activities. You can go dolphin swimming, you can do cruises around the beautiful islands. There's 144 islands to explore, which you might not be able to do all in one cruise, but you get a good overview when you go out there. There's also parasailing you can do. There's also inland. There's many walks and things you can do. You can go kayaking to a waterfall. You can go to the what's the treaty grounds? Waitangi Treaty Grounds. You can go to the Waitangi Treaty Grounds and learn about how New Zealand basically became a nation. So there's loads of different stuff you can do there. But for a really awesome day trip, you can go on a bus on a tour to Cape Reinga and 90 Mile Beach, which is at the very northern tip of New Zealand. And that's definitely a great way to spend the whole day. And that really is a whole day tour. So make sure you put that time aside for that.
And then you make your way back down to Auckland and you skip it straight away and you go to Waitomo. You probably heard about Waitomo. It is probably like on the bucket list of everybody that is going to New Zealand. It's where you can see the most glowworms. So in there you can either go on the glowworm walking tour, so it's about an hour going through the cave and seeing a lot of amazing rock and cave formations, as well as seeing the glowworms. But you can make it really epic and go caving. So there is things like the Blackwater Rafting Company, there is Waitomo Adventures, which are really awesome things to do. So yeah, contact Waitomo Adventures and hop on one of their tours. It's really, really cool, and it's really adventurous. It's really fun.
Yeah.
Now on the way in or out of Waitomo, you can definitely stop around right here, which is where Mata is and where Hobbiton is. So if you're a nerd like us, definitely stop there and then make your way toward Rotorua. Now we definitely recommend you to spend a couple or 3 days in Rotorua because there is really a lot to do there.
Yeah, the list is pretty long, but you can go and check out some of the geothermal parks there. There's Waiotapu, there's Oraki Korako, there's some. You can even go see a free geothermal park in the centre of Rotorua at Kawerau Park. So. Kawerau? No.
Kuiro
Park. I'm losing all the names today. Okay, and then you can also see some of the Maori culture there. There's evening Maori tours, which are really cool, like the Tamaki village and is it Mitai? Yeah, so they do some evening shows where you can see some cultural performances. You can have a hangi, which is like some traditional Maori food. There's lots of really awesome Maori cultural experiences to be had. And also around Rotorua, there's a lot of really awesome hikes you can do. You can go check out the lake, the Blue Lake, the Green Lake, the loads of different lakes, Lake Tarawera. There's the list.
Surprised you got the name right on this one.
I know, finally got the name right. There's also the gondola up a mountain where you can go do the luge. You can do downhill mountain biking if you're into that. Honestly, the list is endless, and we'll make sure in the description below when we do the rebroadcast of this video, we'll put a link to some of the awesome things you can go and do in Rotorua.
And then there is only a short drive toward Taupo. It's, let's say, about between 45 minutes and an hour to drive to Taupo. So now this is on the edge of New Zealand's largest lake. Lake Taupo is absolutely gigantic. It is one of the cheapest places in the country to do skydiving, which is really awesome. So you can skydive up to 18,000 feet, which is amazing. You get to see Mordor, which is basically Mount Tongariro, Mount Ruapu, all those beautiful mountains on the background. It's really awesome. You can say you skydive above Mordor. That's pretty, that's nerdy but really good. Also around the area there is some amazing hot pools as well. They actually just finished refurbishing one of the natural hot pools, and it's completely free to do. So it's really awesome to do. And there is some really epic whitewater rafting to do there as well, which is quite cool. Now, if you are happy with all of those and you basically want to explore this area, we usually say that if you're here to travel 10 days, we try to point people out to about only 6 destinations. So like that you can actually spend a couple of days in each, and you actually can kind of, you know, have some time to take a breather and really explore this area. So if you're happy with that, then you make your way back up to Auckland, and then, you know, you fly off and you're sorted. But if you do want to do a little bit more, the drive down here, because just below Taupo, there is also the Tongariro crossing, which is obviously the most popular hike to do in the country. So you can either, if you spend some extra time in Taupo, drive there, do the hike and then come back, or you can just drive there and stay in the little town of Turangi, for example, and do the beautiful Tongariro crossing, an amazing hike. I mean, you probably heard of that if you're planning a trip in New Zealand. Then make your way down to Wellington. Wellington is a really special city. There's heaps of amazing museum, amazing coffee shop. It's just a very different vibe for a capital city. You won't really believe it's a capital city, trust me. And then you can either fly up to Auckland, because the flight between Auckland and Wellington are really cheap, or you can just drive back to Auckland. That's a one-night drive basically, if you want to do that. So it's kind of really up to you. There is the opportunity to kind of cut and go back here and just forget this whole section here, because you're driving all the way down to Wellington almost instantly. So yeah, that's basically our take on spending 10 days on the North Island. But we have plenty of other itineraries ideas. So if you go on BackpackerGuide.NZ and you check out in transportation our itinerary samples, we call that itinerary sample actually, you check those one out and you will find plenty of ideas, and we actually have one for 2 weeks on the North Island, so you'll be able to see one, like a bit more of a crazy one with much more to do. Anyway, I hope that was helpful to you. If you do have a question of your own, in the comment below. If you find that helpful, like and subscribe.